What is up, guys? Berserk Titan 99 here, and welcome back to another video. And on today's video, we're going to be looking at James Gunn and Peter Safran's plans for the new DCU and James Gunn's announcement for Chapter 1 of the DCU called Gods and Monsters. Alright, so we got to get through the last four movies of the Snyderverse. The first being Shazam! Fury of the Gods, which will come out in either February or March. The Trash, which will come out some point in July. Yay. Why hasn't James Gunn gotten rid of Ezra Fucker? And the reason I call him Ezra Fucker is because Ezra Fucker is such a little shit, and he's done a lot of things that would get him fired, but why is he not fired? I have no idea. I have no idea why he's not fired yet. So I'm not looking forward to The Trash. That's what I'm going to nickname The Flash. I'm going to call it The Trash from now on. And the Trash movie will reset the DCU. And yeah, that's all I know about from the Trash's plot. Alright, so and the movie I'm looking forward to the most out of the remains of the Snyderverse is that Blue Beetle movie. And from the set photos, it looks pretty good. And if a turd decides to poop in Jason Momoa's bed, meaning her returning to Aquaman, I don't know if they're going to have Amber Heard in the Aquaman movie or not, but if she returns to the Aquaman movie, meaning pooping on Jason Momoa's bed, then we're gonna boycott it. We're gonna boycott the Aquaman movie. We're gonna boycott it because of Amber Heard. And if you're concerned about where movies like The Joker, The Batman, and a few others are going to be placed, they're going to be placed in Elseworlds, which somebody explained to me in the comment section what Elseworlds is, because I have zero clue on what that is. And yeah. Alright, so we're going to skip this, because I know he has the announcement. And yeah, let's get started. Creature Commandos is an animated series about DC monsters. And I gotta say, this looks very interesting. I have a feeling that I am going to like this. Alright, so the first project in the new DCU will be an animated series that features some of DC's horrifying monsters called Creature Commandos. Characters like Frankenstein and Bride of Frankenstein will join other monsters on DC's terrifying Covert Ops squad. So it's kind of like the Howling Commandos monster team, but with DC. The first image revealed alongside the announcement teased a few of the characters that will appear in the Creature Commandos animated series. Along with the aforementioned Frankenstein, other characters slated to appear in the animated series are Weasel from the Suicide Squad movie, Rick Flag Sr., Dr. Phosphorus, I don't know, I gotta look up these characters later, and one of DC's deadliest robots, Jake, the GI robot. And once again, I'm gonna say this is pretty interesting, and I might want to get HBO Max to watch this show. And yeah, Waller will further explore the leader of the Suicide Squad. So the basic plot of the show is that Waller is going to join forces with Team Peacemaker to, I guess, protect the universe, I guess. I don't know. Let's read further into it. Viola Davis will return to the role of Amanda Waller, making her one of the few actors from the beginning of the DCU to make it out alive. Waller is a live-action TV series that will serve as a spiritual sequel to Gunn's hit Peacemaker HBO series. Waller will follow the titular government agent as she teams up with Team Peacemaker to continue keeping the DC universe safe. Of course, she'll do it in her own questionable way as one of DC's most unlikable anti-villains. Waller will help set up the DCU while also continuing leftover threads from Peacemaker and the Suicide Squad in an exciting new story. And I gotta say, I might also look forward to this also, because I believe that James Gunn knows what he's doing, and that I trust James Gunn with this. And yeah, it may not be the best thing, but it will be a great thing. Not amazing, but definitely great. It'll be a great thing. All right. Superman Legacy will kick off the new DCU on July 11th, 2025. Okay. This needs a title change. We could change it to like Superman Origins. I want to change it to like Superman Origins because let's save Superman Legacy for like Superboy when Clark Kent's dead by either Lex Luthor or some other Superman villain that uses kryptonite to kill him. And yeah. And yeah, all this needs is like a title change for the most part, but let's continue on to that. One of the first projects teased by James Gunn when he took over DC Studios featured a new, younger take on the Man of Steel. This came shortly after Henry Cavill announced his return to the role of Superman. However, Gunn and his co-CEO Peter Safran later denied that announcement as plans changed following the release of Black Adam. Superman Legacy acts as the true beginning of the DCU, according to Gunn. He is currently writing the script, which seems to be heavily inspired by Grant Morrison and Frank Quitely's All-Star Superman series. Gunn has shared the iconic cover of All-Star Superman on more than one occasion, but he has kept any story details to himself. So, I gotta say, this movie's gonna look pretty good. All it needs is a title change. I would change it to Superman Origins. But, oh crap, I clicked on another freaking article. Shoot. Okay. Alright. Okay, I think we're there. Alright. Lanterns is a crime series that will follow Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart. This will be a very interesting plot. Fans have been waiting for more news about the planned Green Lantern Corps TV series on HBO. However, James Gunn's announcement revealed that those plans have turned into a new project called Lanterns. The live-action series will follow human Green Lantern ring bearers, Hal Jordan and Jon Stewart, as they acclimate, to their new roles as space cops. Yeah, so I gotta say that this is gonna be really interesting for the most part, because as James Gunn described it, it is a terrestrial-based TV show that he compared to True Detective. So it's like True Detective, but in space. But with Green Lanterns, while Jordan and Stewart are the focus, Gunn revealed that other Green Lanterns would appear in the series as well. The powerful duo will investigate a mystery that ties into the larger DCU story. Interestingly, images from Green Lantern Earth 1 were shown during the reveal. Alright, so, I gotta say, this is kind of interesting. That's all I have to say about the Green Lantern TV show. The Authority will bring Wildstorm's heroic team to the big screen. I think this is basically the Justice League and Avengers, but another knockoff. Alright. The Wildstorm universe introduced its own team of heroes who took DC's Justice League template in a wild new direction. The Authority dedicated their lives and their mission to making the broken world a better place through any means necessary. The Wildstorm and DC comic universes merged officially after the Flashpoint event. However, the Authority hasn't appeared in its original incarnation for years. James Gunn revealed that the Authority in his passion project, and he shared an image of the original lineup. It featured characters like the Engineer, Jenny Sparks, Strike, Jack Hawksmoor, and the Doctor, along with one of DC's best couples, Apollo and Midnighter. Okay, so I would release a Justice League movie first before I release the Authority movie, but I gotta say, I think this movie will turn out decent for the most part, but I have one criticism and one criticism only for that part. Make a Justice League movie first before you make a movie about a knockoff. Paradise Lost is a series that explores the island of Themyscira. I think I pronounced it correct. Fans weren't entirely sure where Wonder Woman fits into the new DCU, as rumors swirled regarding Gal Gadot's future with the role. James Gunn was quick to point out that they hadn't made any announcements about her role, which is still a bit up in the air. However, fans learn they will still get to explore the world of the Amazons with Paradise Lost. The live-action TV series will take place on Wonder Woman's home of Paradise Island, Themyscira. Gunn revealed the setting will emulate Game of Thrones' Westeros, but with Amazon characters from the comics. There was no confirmation on whether Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman or a new version would appear, though images were included that featured Diana and her sisters. So, I'm going to say that this concept of exploring more of Themyscira, pretty interesting for the most part, because we see a little bit of that in the first two Wonder Woman movies, but didn't explore it enough. But Themyscira will be explored a lot more through the show, and I'm going to say this is really interesting for the most part. The Brave and the Bold will focus on Batman and his son, Robin, Damian Wayne. Gunn also revealed that Matt Reeves' The Batman and related films will exist on their own under the DC Elseworlds label. However, the DCU's own version of Batman will debut in The Brave and the Bold alongside his son, Damian Wayne's Robin. While Damian Wayne has a few animated appearances, this will be his live-action big screen debut. The Brave and the Bold will adapt Grant Morrison's comic storyline that introduced Damian Wayne to his father for the first time. Gunn promised that The Brave and the Bold will also kick off the debut of the Batman family in the DCU. This has fans of characters like Dick Grayson, Jason Todd, and Stephanie Brown excited for more announcements from Gotham City. I am not going to look forward to that because I wish James Gunn would have picked another Robin, like either Dick Grayson or Jason Todd for the most part, like make movies about them instead of Damian Wayne. I would personally save Damian Wayne for later in the DCU, and I would for now focus on Dick Grayson and Jason Todd for the most part. Booster Gold could tie into the overarching story of the DCU. James Gunn also announced plans for a live-action series starring the loser from the future, Booster Gold. Gunn called Booster Gold a really popular cult hero. I have no idea who that is. That is basically the superhero story of imposter syndrome. Oh gosh. That will be explored in an HBO series. Booster Gold has earned a reputation as one of DC's most unlikable heroes who is also beloved by fans. Booster Gold uses technology that he stole in the future to travel back in time and become a famous hero in the past. While Gunn didn't reveal any story details, Booster Gold has the potential to tie into larger events in the DCU, given Booster Gold's status as a time traveler with knowledge of future events, his series could be used to tease viewers and set up new stories. So, I heard that Chris Pratt might play Booster Gold, and yeah, that's probably all I know about it, is that Chris Pratt might play him. Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow will be an epic sci-fi adaptation. Hopefully it's better than all the seasons of the Supergirl show. Tom King and Bill Evely's Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow, re-explored the origin of Kara Zor-El and her upbringing on Kandor as Supergirl set out on a new galactic adventure. It was one of James Gunn's favorite comic stories in 2021, which inspired the adaptation. Gunn revealed that DC Studios would turn Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow into a big science fiction epic film. Superman Legacy will reboot the Man of Steel for the DCU before Supergirl, Woman of Tomorrow changes everything. Most fans know about the character. Her darker upbringing created a much more jaded character than Superman, which Gunn is excited to explore. And I gotta say, I'm kind of looking forward to that Supergirl movie, and fingers crossed. I hope that it does better than the Supergirl TV show, which its first 2 seasons sucked ass. Alright. Swamp Thing will explore the origins of DC's popular monster. This is gonna be really fun. The final film announced in DCU's slate, known as Chapter 1, Gods and Monsters, will focus on the latter part of that title. Swamp Thing will explore the origins of Alec Holland and his transformation into the titular monster. James Gunn promised that while Swamp Thing exists on the edge of the DCU, it will still play a large role in the overarching story of Chapter 1 and beyond. Fans saw a celebrated take on Swamp Thing that DC canceled only after 1 season. Boo! However, Gunn's plans to work the character into the larger DCU storyline could mean big things for fans of Justice League Dark. And I hope that Swamp Thing is like a full-on horror monster movie. And I also gotta say, Swamp Thing, now that's a thing that I want to look forward to the most. Alright, so the 2 projects that I'm looking forward to the most are Swamp Thing and Creature Commandos, because I find those projects absolutely interesting, and the projects I'm looking forward to the least are the Batman Brave and the Bold and Superman Legacy, which just needs a title change is all. And the rest of the DCU projects, they're going to be pretty good. And I trust that James Gunn and Peter Safran know what they're doing for the most part. And guys, this is going to be pretty epic. All right, so I hope you all enjoyed the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're curious. I am currently trying to make it to 40, and I just need 1 more subscriber to make that happen. And if 1 more subscriber subscribes to my channel, it will be a blessing. It'll be a blessing. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Subscribe if you're curious, like the video, comment your thoughts, follow me on Twitter, and join me on Discord in the Berserkers Barracks. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!